Here's another scary fact you need to hear. 75% of search engine users never scroll past the first page of results. Wow! Test your site today and see where you rank with relevant keywords to you. If you are not on the first page, you really need to put together a plan to help boost up your ranking immediately. Now, if someone asks you if your website is being used, you better have some measurements to back that up if you say yes. So tip number 14 is about conversion rate. Do you know your online conversion rate? Your online conversion rate lets you know whether you're hot or cold in terms of being successful. And it also lets you know whether you should change your online marketing efforts or just leave them. So in order to calculate the conversion rate, use the following equation. Track the number of website visitors who took the action that you wanted them to take. So let's say the number of visitors who actually called the specific number that you have on your website. Divide that by the total number of visitors to your website so you can see how well you're actually converting people. Here's tip number 15 for you. Be careful that you are tracking the number of unique visitors made to your site and not the number of hits to your site. Now the difference is that unique visitors are measured by their special IP address and they're only counted once, no matter how many times they visit your site. This calculation will give you a more accurate picture of how many visitors you're actually getting. And be careful, if you can block your own internal addresses, that will take all of your employees out of your count. Next, you should track the number of pages viewed during a visit. Knowing this information will indicate to you how effective your calls to action are. Links to other pages should be offered on each page so that the visitor easily follows your plan and you get them to read more. Something else to track. You should be tracking the length that pages are being viewed. Knowing this information will let you know how engaged the visitors are feeling with your site. Remember, if they stay less than 2 minutes on average, it is definitely time for some revamping of your content. Finally, track which pages visitors generally exit from. Knowing this information will clue you into which pages should be updated immediately. Now, this can indicate that you may not have an effective call to action on that page, and the text may need to be updated. One last fact for you. Did you know that 4.9 billion internet searches are conducted every month? You better make sure you're on those pages for the rankings, or you'll never be found. Here's your final 3 tips to make sure your website is a true business asset for you. Tip number 19. Make your website useful. For your website to be useful for your business, you must align your company goals, your marketing strategy, and your business processes with an innovative web experience. Here's your next tip. Make your website used. With 4.9 billion internet searches being conducted every month, that's the fact you just learned, you need to make sure that your website is being found by prospective customers. Your goal should be to have your site rank on page 1 of results each time you type in a relevant keyword to your business. Here's your final tip. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Consult a professional if you are not experienced in making website changes. Having someone on your staff try and implement all of this information may end up costing you more time and money than having a professional do it. Start by looking for a website firm that offers free website critiques to help give you an idea of where your site is currently at. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation. This does conclude all the information. Please feel free to visit our website or contact us if you have any further questions. Also, you can get a free copy of this presentation with all the detailed notes by going to the address listed on the screen. Thanks again. Good luck with your website.